Hey Sebastian,
Oh, hey.
how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How was
That's-
your weekend?
My weekend was good. A little crazy, but good. Can't complain.
What was your favorite thing that you did?
Saturday night was my friend's birthday. We went to this place called Lavo, but I lost my glasses.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Are you a coffee drinker in the morning?
I actually hate coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Oh, that completely invalidates my next question, which was going to be Starbucks or Dunkin'.
Starbucks, either way. Frappuccinos, I do.
Absolutely. Okay, so now we're going to go through your favorites.
Okay.
What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite city?
LA.
Favorite movie?
Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers.
Favorite social media platform?
Instagram.
Favorite brand?
Yeezy.
Favorite restaurant?
Catch.
Favorite music festival?
Coachella, hands down. Ultra, close second.
Favorite Kardashian?
Kim, always.
Favorite celebrity that you've met?
Kim.
And your current favorite song?
Right now, Star by Bozzy.
Okay, crumple or fold / sit or squat?
Like toilet paper?
Yes.
Fold. And sit always.
Have you ever been arrested?
Not yet, hopefully.
What is something you do every morning or every night?
It's a bad habit, but check my phone.
Something you think is overrated?
Beyonce. People are gonna drag me for that one.
Something you think is underrated?
Bozzy, if you haven't listened to his new album, check him out.
What's a pet peeve that you have?
When people don't let you enjoy things. For example, that one kid in class who always has to remind the teacher about the homework that was due. Why?
What is something or a trend that you love?
I love the fanny pack situation that everybody has been doing lately.
What's a trend that you think needs to go?
The dad sneakers, people are trying to bring Skechers back. Why?
What's an embarrassing moment you have?
Falling asleep on strangers on the train or subway. It happens way too often.
And if you could trade places with anyone for a day, who would you choose?
Definitely Ryan Seacrest.
All right, let's head upstairs. It's kind of hot.
Let's go for it.
So, how did you get started as a blogger / vlogger?
So, I started once I moved to New York, but my mom was a big influence. She had been convincing me for the longest time, and I didn't really listen to her until I moved here.
What's the most important thing to you about everything you post?
I think I'm an oversharer. I'm obsessed with documenting things. So the fact that putting things on the internet and coming back to it 10 years, 20 years from now, it's gonna be there. That's the best part.
What or who inspired you to go into this field?
When I was younger, my mom used to work for a Spanish TV station, and I didn't think much of it when I was younger. I kind of brushed it off, but as I got older, I realized that subconsciously it was something I definitely was interested in.
Was this the basis for choosing your major, or you already knew that it was something you wanted to study?
I knew I wanted to share something with the world. I love talking and I love being the center of attention, quote unquote, but I think that's what inspired me to major in journalism specifically, because it's like, you have to choose a major, so.
Can you describe a typical Fashion Week experience for a content creator?
It varies depending on what spectrum you're on, and experience or level following. It's sad to say it, but it's true. For someone like me who has some experience but isn't quite popular per se yet, it's fun regardless wherever you are. It's just sometimes brands sponsor you, sometimes brands don't. Instead of sitting in the front row, I'll sit in the second row, but at the end of the day, it's always a fun time. I get to Instagram and Snapchat and create content, and it's fun to see the shows.
What's the coolest thing that you've gotten to do since starting your blog?
So recently, I've been working with HP a lot. I've worked with them 3 times, and they're a fantastic company to work with, and they always invite me to festivals and stuff and have me work on cool installations, and they're great.
How important is networking in your field?
It's so crucial. It's all about who you know, and it kind of sucks that it has to be that way, but that's life, you know. Who you know is who can open doors for you, who can help you get in somewhere, and that's kind of how it is.
What's the hardest thing you've had to overcome in all of this?
I would say balancing consistency, staying motivated. You have to stay motivated. You have to be consistent. You can't just, work on it one day and then stop and then work on it another day. It doesn't work that way. It's the more consistent you are, the better.
You're everywhere, but if you had to settle down right now, which city would you choose?
LA for sure.
Can you rap a verse from your favorite rap song?
So because we're in Jamaica, Queens right now, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy because I'm still hood. Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters. Sorry. I think I messed up.
That's a great song. No, you did it right. I know that verse. Do you have a weird talent?
I do. I'm really good at pretending to be possessed and going into a backbend and walking. It's actually really scary.
Yeah, please don't do it right now.
Yeah, not today.
What's the last song that you listened to?
Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Post Malone's album is great.
Least favorite member of the Jersey Shore cast?
Ron for sure.
Absolutely. Favorite member?
Snooki. How can you not love her?
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be, or one kind of food?
Japanese food.
If you were stranded on an island and could only bring 3 things, what would you bring?
This might defeat the purpose of the question, but I would bring a private jet, a photographer, and my phone, of course.
So you're not really stranded, you just choose to be on the island. What is one thing you would tell someone who wants to get into a media-based field?
I would say to think about what it is exactly that they want to do, stay focused, figure out the steps they need in order to get there. It's okay if you're not where you want to be yet, as long as you're constantly working hard to get to that point. It's consistency is key, networking, move forward, just try to know and be true to yourself and know that you will make it. It's just, for some people it's quicker than others, but as long as you try your best, you will succeed.
What is a motto that you live by?
For sure, anything in life is possible. You can do anything in this world, and as long as you work hard for it.
What is your dream job?
Either TV hosting, have my own talk show, or travel blogger and just travel the world consistently.
What are your favorite ways to stay healthy physically and mentally?
Physically, not drinking soda, going to the gym every once in a while, as much as possible. I know it's hard, but you gotta do it. And mentally, just kind of cutting negativity, trying to have a sunny disposition. As you know, it's hard, but just not being negative, not letting other people's negativity influence you. That's key.
Can you name a social movement that you really believe in right now?
Emma Gonzalez and the March for Our Lives and everything she's doing for gun control. She is a genius, and it's important.
Who is someone that motivates you to do what you do?
My grandma.
Who is your biggest inspiration?
My grandma and Kim Kardashian.
What is your most rebellious moment?
High school when I lived in Vegas. Anything there was, yeah.
And final question, if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
I wish more people had the opportunity to follow their dreams and live their best life. I think there's only one life to live, and everyone deserves to live it the best way possible.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Sebastian.
Thanks. It was nice seeing you.
See you later.